I think we should bring back conversion camps. But to turn everybody lesbian.
You wanna know how I really feel? I feel like you shouldn't get married.
Don't get married, do not have children. Don't get married, do not have children. Unfortunately, that is the reality that we live in. Do not get married. Love of God, don't get married.
Yes, I am engaged. Yes, I am the same person who made several videos saying that I never had any plans to get married, I did not want to get married, and I did not agree with the institution of marriage.
Meet MJ Gray. She has over 400,000 followers on TikTok, and she built her entire brand on being anti-relationship.
This is my scolding hot take, and you're either going to be ready to hear this or you're not going to be. Women historically have been slaves. I understand there's different forms of slavery, but women, in the true definition of the word, have been enslaved.
She likens marriage to slavery and believes women lose their agency when they marry a man.
I believe that marriage signifies the ownership of women, and I disagree with it as a concept as a whole.
She doesn't just turn the camera on and hate on marriage. No, she's one of the few influencers who actually stands by what she says.
And if you're not new to my page, you know that I have no intention of ever getting married. I relish in the idea of being single. I do not want to have any children.
And her way is the right way, of course. So she can't help but tell other women to stay away from men too.
And I believe that as a woman, you should avoid getting married. You should avoid having children. I think if you are even remotely on the fence about any of those concepts, you need to avoid it.
She even goes after women who don't want to work and who'd prefer the trad wife lifestyle.
The soft life. The not doing anything with your life. Not making your own money. You need to make your own money. That is a privilege. That is a blessing that you live in a time where you can make your own money and you can make something out of your own life. Do not trade this privilege that women have fought for a G-Wagon or for trips to Erewhon. You are worth so much more than that. Your life is worth so much more than that.
Okay, but she's a feminist, so obviously if a woman chooses to marry a man, that would be okay, right?
You wanna know how I really feel? Don't get mad. You're gonna get mad. You wanna know how I really feel? I feel like you shouldn't get married. Initially, my stance was like, some women, that's really what they want in their lives. I'm gonna, I am more of a choice feminist in that way. I'm like, that's what they want. I want them to be able to have the freedom to make choices and to choose the kind of life that they want, and that is what they want, so it's great. But then I see these videos of these young women who are buying into this fairy tale that I believe it's a lie.
She literally makes money telling women to avoid men, to avoid marriage, and to avoid having kids.
Don't get married, do not have children. Don't get married, do not have children. Unfortunately, that is the reality that we live in. Do not get married. Love of God, don't get married. Make your own money, have your own career, have your own resources, have your own community. Do not get married, do not have children. It's 4B across the board. We are done.
The more she spoke, the more attention she got. And people absolutely loved her message, with some wishing they were lesbian to avoid men altogether.
I just wish I wasn't attracted to men, but unfortunately I am. I truly believe my biggest weakness in life is my attraction to men. I think we should bring back conversion camps. But to turn everybody lesbian. But it would be way too popular, way too successful, and other businesses would try to take it down.
So it's clear she had a ton of influence, nearly 500,000 followers basically hanging on her every word. So there's no way she'd backtrack on all of this, right? Wrong. She recently posted a clip in Paris, right in front of the Eiffel Tower with the text, "I'm engaged," and people were furious. So she had to explain herself. Let's listen to the nonsense.
Yes, I am engaged. Yes, I am the same person who made several videos saying that I never had any plans to get married, I did not want to get married, and I did not agree with the institution of marriage.
She goes on to say that in the past, she always mentioned exceptions to her no marriage rule. Do you remember her mentioning any?
Under certain circumstances, like if you plan on having children, if you plan on living together, if you plan on buying property together, those are the situations where marriage does make sense. I don't think you should feel like getting marriage is a milestone that you must make in your life to feel like an accomplished person.
She says women should never be pressured into marriage, that it often leads to bad outcomes. And according to her, her situation is different because it's good. She doesn't really elaborate on what makes it different, so we're supposed to trust her, even though she's backtracked on so many things.
I am in a good situation, and I cannot tell you all of the details of the situation I'm in because now the situation I'm in involves another person. So I have to maintain privacy around my relationship, and I will be even more stringent about that going forward.
Wow, she's really going hard for this man, which is crazy because she literally built her platform being so critical of men. She even has a podcast called the Man Eater Podcast.
Girl, I've been around the block since I was a young girl. I've seen it. I've been around real man eater, I don't care. Some people online, I'm like, you are so fake. You are a fake man eater, but you're good. Period. She's good.
So yeah, this feels like a complete 180.
I owe it to my partner, who does not have any kind of presence online at all, to protect our privacy as a couple. I am in a good situation. I'm with someone who is fantastic, and I'm in a good situation. Again, I cannot give you all the details of the situation that I'm in. You just have to take my word for it.
Apparently, it didn't take long for MJ to change her tune on men. She got engaged after just 9 months.
How is MJ Gray gonna sit here and tell us for years that she hates men and then meets a man and after 9 months is engaged? Like, I get that you can change your mind and everyone's so entitled to changing their mind, and I'm sure she wasn't like expecting to fall in love or whatever, but like maybe it's the smugness of her content. Like, she acts like everybody's so dumb if they fall in love, and then after 9 months,
People couldn't believe it. One person wrote, "But you're the one who convinced me not to get married." Another person wrote, "Girl, we listened to you." Apparently, someone actually turned down proposals because of MJ. It's crazy.
I think there's a bigger conversation around the girl who her entire content was like, don't get married, don't let a man control you with his finances. And then she comes online this week and is like, oh, I'm getting married. The bigger conversation here is that there are people in her comments being like, I turned down a proposal because of you. What? What do you mean by that? Why would you allow some random creator on the internet to control the way that you move and live your own life? Like, what do you mean you turned down a proposal because of her?
And this points to a bigger problem. People are taking the word follower literally. They don't just watch influencers, they have to follow what they say, what they buy, how they carry themselves. It's like people can't think for themselves anymore.
You know, a lot of us are such a bunch of followers. Like, we really are followers. And I don't mean to say that in a judgy way. It's just like the human nature of things where we have to gravitate towards someone to tell us what to do. And constantly seeking permission to live a life or to have direction or whatnot. And you think that we grew up in a world where it's like, you know, focus on yourself and focus on your passions, focus on what you want. But actually, people are really trying to figure out what they actually want. And when people don't know what they want, they fall into that trap of listening to a stranger on TikTok tell them what to do.
We forget that influencers are known for saying one thing and then doing something completely different, because their job isn't to stay consistent or to help you out of the goodness of their heart. Their job is to stay relevant. And that's how they make their money. Some people even compared MJ to the opposite extreme of the manosphere, calling her a sort of female incel.
The radical feminist man-hating content creator is more like the feminine incel, I fear. And it's proven by the fact that getting a partner is all that they need to abandon everything that they've been preaching and that they know. It's not just that MJ Gray is getting a partner that is clearly wealthy and able to afford her the gifts and things that she claims she did not want, but apparently lavishes in. Anybody can be bought. Capitalism outweighs feminism each and every time, I guess.
But can't MJ just change her mind? Some people are coming to her defense, saying it's okay to evolve, but others are still upset. Because she was so confident in telling others how to live, they just can't let it go.
I want to
to make it very clear. Every person has the right to change their mind. But I do think that influencers are put on a higher platform. If you are coming on here and claiming that you're being authentic and you're sharing yourself with the audience, they are going to have an issue when you change your mind. And I just feel like I'm surprised it didn't get caught until now that she's not been very honest or transparent. And I just feel like people need to realize that the internet is not real. It is not a real place. It is actually a place where people come on and pretend to be something that they are not.
This isn't the first or the last time an influencer will backtrack on what they say, and some people are pointing that out.
She's very anti-relationship. She always has been. And then yesterday she announced that she's getting engaged, or she's engaged to be married, when she is like vehemently opposed marriage. And I want you, yes you, to take this as a lesson on a lot of people on here are just liars. They're just liars. They do anything for a check.
And yes, that's the cut a board guy.
So I've been getting a ton of hate comments, and I just want to formally ask you to please stop. Step one, I never get tired of the hate. You gotta be good before you ever be great. And I know the hate comments only happen because they bought.
Cut a butt.
At the end of the day, this isn't just about relationships. It's a reminder that influence is a business. And these influencers will cash in on an extreme idea, double down on it, sell you on it, and then do a complete 180 when it no longer serves them. But what do you guys think? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Llama, out.